Hey, how y'all doing? I got off early again today, and I told y'all every day that I was going to. My pineapple survived, first of all. I'll be doing space buns today. Okay? I'll be doing space buns today, but yes, my pineapple worked. Okay. So I told you I'll be reading out of the Nag Hammadi, the sacred text of Jesus' teaching for every morning. And today I was reading, I've already read today, the parable of broken jars, the appearance of truth, and the emanations of the Father. The word of the Father appears. The living book is, okay, I did all that. Now I was just finished reading Ignorance is a Nightmare for today. And I am going to make this go directly to the Black community, because the nightmare of ignorance, of believing that we're always oppressed, that we're already persecuted, that is a such thing that as white supremacy that is going to keep the Black community down, so they could never, I'm sorry, that was my alarm, so they can never make it. It's all an ignorant illusion. And the Great Awakening is described in Ignorance is a Nightmare. And let me read it to you. Thus, they were ignorant of the Father, for they did not see him, since there had been terror and confusion and uncertainty and doubt and division. There were many illusions among them and inane ignorance, as if they were fast asleep and found themselves a prey to nightmares. In these dreams, they were fleeing somewhere, or they cannot get away when chased, or they are in a fight, or they themselves are beaten, or they are falling from on high, or they fly through the air with no wings, or it seems people are trying to kill them, though there is no one chasing them, or they are killing their neighbor and are covered with their blood. This continues until those experiencing all these dreams wake up. Those caught in the middle of all these confusing things see nothing, because the dreams are nothing. So it is with those who cast off ignorance for themselves like sleep. They do not consider to be anything, nor do they regard its features as real, but they put them aside like a dream in the night and understand the knowledge of the Father to be the dawn. This is how each person acts while in ignorance, as if asleep. And this is how a person comes to knowledge, as if awakened. Good for one who comes to himself and awakens. And blessed is one who has opened the eyes of the blind. The Spirit came to this person in haste when the person awakened, having given his hand to the one lying prone on the ground. The Spirit placed him firmly on his feet, for he had not yet risen. That's dear Black people. And this is describing the Great Awakening. This Ignorance is a Nightmare is about the shift. And the Black community has been asleep for far too long of the nightmare of the boogeyman, white supremacy, coming to destroy their lives. It's right in a book. The ancient sacred text talks about these times and how it's an illusion of oppression and persecution going on right now. And the center is the Black community, and who they blame white supremacy, even saying that the holy living book, the living word of the Most High, is a white supremacist propaganda machine. Let's wake up, Black community. Wake up from the nightmare of ignorance that you are being oppressed and persecuted. Because there's no one that can oppress or persecute you but yourself. Do you hear me?